Hello.
What's up, everybody?
Let's see who's first. Who was first? Gord again. Look at that. It's like he's got a timer. Bang, 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 bang. So we got Gord. We got 3 people on there. Eric. Hello, Eric. How goes? Let's wait for a few more people to come on, then we'll start yitter-attering about whatever we got going on today. Is it raining there yet?
Not here.
No? Those big, nasty black clouds came in. I was going to go outside and take some pictures of that thing.
I heard the thunder.
Yeah, I was going to go outside and take pictures of that thing right there. But, you know, the weather went kind of crappy, so I decided not to. Oh, there's Robin. How goes Robin? So, today, get some of this junk off my counter. Today, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of different bodies and advantages and reasons why people like picking some of these bodies other than others, and all that kind of nonsense. Crawler bodies, on-road bodies, F1 bodies, you name it. Aaron's going to explain why some of them are faster and some of them are slower, and I'm going to explain why some of them like to flip over and some of them don't. So, which one do you want to start with, Aaron?
Yeah. You got your bodies ready to go?
I kind of have them all scattered all over the place here, so I'll just pick and choose as you start saying things.
Okay. So, let's take a look at... there they are. I started racing about 7 years ago on road.
Right.
And when I first got there, we were racing bodies. Well, put me on the full screen there.
Put you on the full screen. Oh.
Let me see if I make it bigger here.
Rub it.
There it is.
There it is.
We started racing bodies, and they resembled cars somewhat. Of the touring sort. This one here is a little dusty.
Once upon a time, they resembled cars, yeah.
Yeah, so this one here was a Dodge. You can see the Dodge look in there, eh?
Actually, I had that body once.
Yeah, so that was cool, right? And here's the Mazda version here. A little bit banged up. And
is that the MX-3 or the MX-6 or whatever they called it?
The Speed 6, I think
Speed 6, that's the one. Yeah.
So it's based on a real car. If you look at the profile, looks like a real car. Back end, real car.
Yeah.
Hood, roof's a little rounded, but not too bad. Have a little bubble in them. You see it really good in the black one here.
Yeah.
But generally, looks like a car.
Right.
So throughout the years, all these people playing with aerodynamics and such, they've turned touring car into a real looking car into this.
Oh, that looks like something that got squeezed out.
Yeah.
It looks like a turd. It's terrible. It's ugly.
You say everything looks like a turd.
Yeah, well,
so,
everything looks like a turd.
For all 4, different characteristics of the body, they've pushed the cab forward, made it kind of look like a, I think it's a Porsche,
right?
Like of a Porsche Evo car. And
I agree, Greg. I agree.
Hey, Greg.
Wholeheartedly.
So they've gone right away from it, and they're all about performance. So now this guy here actually has ridges on the windshield here. I'll see if I can get so you can see it there. See that ridge right in here?
Oh yeah, so it captures the air and forces it over the roof.
Yeah, so instead of having the front splitter grab the air and force down on it, they're using the windshield on the front. If you look
Right.
where the windshield is placed, it's almost right above the wheels. Here's a wheel line here, and the
Right.
wings right here pushing down on it. So it's actually pushing a lot of downforce on the front for steering. So it's great if you're racing. Like this thing here is phenomenal when you're racing, but when you look at it, you're like, what the hell is that?
Yep.
Might as well cut the roof right off, put a big spoiler in the front, spoiler in the back, and call that racing, right? And they
Yeah,
even put
I don't like them. I think they look hideous.
and even the bump in the roof. You can look at it.
Yep.
Good shot of it there. It's like an egg.
It's pretty aggressive.
So they're limiting the area that the air has to go over, and they're allowing it to drop behind the cab here, and it's actually catching more in the rear. Whereas if you look at the original ones, there's.
Do you realize if you keep rubbing it like that, it's not going to grow into a real car, right?
You sure?
Yeah.
You look at this guy here. This is what original started with. There's like no ridge here.
Yeah.
Pillar. The back of the body, doesn't cut much flow into there, and the front is definitely not a spoiler.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the evolution of racing where it's gone for a touring car. Unfortunately, this is the scale spec version here. Even like this guy here. This one here was the last fast real touring car. You look at this. This is a car. Look at this thing. It's an Alfa Romeo, especially bred for racing.
Yeah.
Like that. That's a car.
It looks like an actual car body that you could buy somewhere.
It is. It's right after the Alpha. And this guy here, look at compare this. That's
I'll take the bottom one. I'll take the bottom one all day, any day.
And now here is scale spec. This one here is even a little bit far off from what we started with. I don't have one currently here.
That's the Corvette C1 or
C7.
C7, right?
Yeah, this is C7 Corvette, but it actually still looks like a Corvette. No big wings in the front. Profile's the right profile. And then this is where they're going to now. So definitely getting it like a RX-8, like now, but they're starting to come away from it. And I'm not sure what the next gen are going to bring, but hopefully they don't go any further than this.
Yeah, that's with that. I was actually going to go grab one of the, 720s, the Biddy Design 720s.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to grab one of those today and then realized that, we're sold. We're all done. So, okay, so that's your standard all-wheel drive on-road chassis, right?
Yeah.
And those are the general bodies most people are running. Now, Formula One. There's another entire beast that's hanging up on the wall there behind you. So I can see it's right there.
But do I have any early models? Oh God, I gotta go up to the falling roof.
Yes, Robin, we would absolutely like our logo on it. I will message you for sure.
Let's see what else we got up here.
And Gord, the temporarily closed MMF thing, I have no idea what happened. There was some kind of an update or something, and I went in and fixed it, I think. Go look at it now and tell me if it says it. Shouldn't say it anymore because we never put anything closed. The hours were all still there. It just added a box and said temporarily closed. Weird.
So this is my current F1 car. This is the X-Ray.
I got to rub you and make you bigger here. There you go. Okay.
This is the X-Ray X1 2020. And this is the body that they come with. Now, they've gone a little bit further away from what the real F1s look like.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of hard with this class because they have this rear pod in the back, and it needs to move. It needs to move up and down like this. So they've actually had to put a raised section on the side to cover where the arms connect into and where the rear pod shifts. So they took full advantage of that, and they put this little air guiding system right here.
Pull the air up and over top of the tires.
Yeah, and it's going to blow the air up and over the tires for sure. And even the front has a little bit of a dip in the middle to route that air. And the air intake's gotten smaller and smaller throughout the years.
Just above the head. So here's what I'm noticing. I'm noticing real Formula One, and I think even Indy, they've got that stupid halo thing, right?
Yeah.
How come we don't have that? What's up with that?
Yeah, where's those?
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm hoping somebody can make a 2022 car, because they're totally different, new design. So I'm hoping some bodies will come out like that. That'd be cool.
Do you want those innocent, poor drivers to die? I mean, come on. So that's the Formula One stuff. So let's talk a little bit about the let's go to the other side of the realm.
The dark side.
We'll go from fast to slow. So crawlers. Okay, now this is J Concepts Creep. Now the reason that this one is a very good body to use is there's not a bunch of fender in the way. When you get up there, it doesn't interfere with the body all the time when you're turning. This one hasn't totally been cut perfectly yet. But generally, this body is more in order to cover, and this is like a translucent purple that we put on here just for the hell of it. But this body is designed more for covering up your electronics and keeping everything kind of shiny and clean on the inside. But it's not so much for looks. They look decent, but they're not like, let's say, the Bronco body that they just came out with, right? Bronco body. When you look at this one, you can see the coverage on the wheels. Everything's completely covered. The wheels are tucked right in the wheel wells, front and rear. Full coverage of the tires. Looks a lot more scale appearing. But this body is, I don't have a scale to pull it out, but this body here, the scale tire, all that other junk, this is over twice the weight of this one. So this body here is going to make you tip, flip, roll, do all those wonderful things and get said scratches in the roof like this one has now. Or you could run this guy here where even if you did roll, it's probably not going to hurt anything because, well, it's super light.
But what looks better?
What looks better?
The
It's all a
Bronco.
matter of opinion. Because, hey, when you go to looks better, I like this. I like this kind of style because it kind of looks mean, like something you'd see off-road. This looks like something you'd see, I don't know, soccer moms, pavement princesses look like this all the time. That's generally on the highway is the truck that looks all show, no go. Not this one particularly, but a lot of guys have, the jacked up tires and all that. They've never even taken the thing off-road. I'll show you the ugliest you'll get. Then you start getting into your hardcore comp bodies. So this is a body that was off of one of my XR10s. So if you guys don't know what the XR10 is, the XR10 is...
it's basically just wheels.
It's 2.2s. Where did I put that XR10? I've got 3 of them kicking around here. I don't even know where I put it. XR10 is MOA. It's motor on axles, so you don't have to make anything look, and nothing about it is to look scale. Everything about it is function.
Just like the race cars now. Right?
Look at the way the front of the body's been cut. That's because on that actual chassis, there's a servo that sits about here. And it sits on the axle. And this just barely covers over top of the axle. Sometimes there's a battery mounted up there. You name it. So nothing about this is to look realistic. Unless you, I don't know, like watching shows like Lost in Space or whatever, where they have really futuristic, spacey looking cars. So now there's that. And then you can go the other aspect completely the opposite direction, which is go hard bodies. So hard bodies, obviously a lot heavier.
That's a lot for those guys
Obviously
that like
going to
do
be a lot
trail
more.
runs.
What's that?
That's for the guys like doing trail runs, eh?
Yeah.
Don't
This
go
one here,
too
I don't
big.
have fully attached yet. So most of the time with your hard bodies, you're going to get way more details in the grills and the bumpers, and all your body lines are going to be a lot more detailed. It's hard. There goes my hood. So you can do things like you can cut out the hood, and you can have it open. You can do all those fancy things. You can't do that very easily with a Lexan body. The only one that I've seen that you can really do that well with so far is the metric from Proline. That one you can buy hinges and all these other things. But once again, this body is quite heavy. It's really easy to knock accessories off of these. Your lights and everything can get rubbed off very easily. They scratch. They look way more realistic when they scratch. So that's cool. So if you want realism, hard body is the way you got to go. If Kevin was on here right now, he'd tell you hard body is the only way to go. But Kevin couldn't make it today, so not very forgiving. If you roll this down a hill, chances are you're going to break something, crack something. You roll that Lexan body down a hill. The Bronco, which I have already done, it's not damaged. You roll this guy down a hill, and you're probably not even going to know you did it, except for the scratches on top. But you're just going to keep flip it over and keep on going, right?
Yeah, just like my my crawler there took a kicking.
Yeah, yours is the Unimog.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing you bring that one up. I'll show that one too. So
Unimog.
yeah, you got a Mog and I've got a Mog. So this is number one, and that's number two of the Mog Militia. So if you notice this guy here, so the body weight on this guy, yeah, my son broke the steering servo. The 777. Let's just
777, you broke it?
Well, he busted they didn't break the servo. The arm busted right out of the end.
Oh.
I gotta get a new servo. Anyways, these guys are very front end heavy. You'll notice that the way they're set up, everything's very heavy on the front end. You try to crawl with them because a lot of the time they'll have a cage. Cages add a lot of extra weight. But this thing has gone careening down a mountainside many times too. That cage has saved it. So it's all about preference, really. I personally don't. I like a Lexan body. I like cages. My oldest caged body would be my old SCX-10 body. So that's the SCX-10. This is the old Ford Ranger body they used to make. Not Ford Ranger. Power wagon body. Duh. I'm thinking about the Ford Ranger body that they came out with. So this one was really detailed for its time, and it was pretty decent. Now I added this body because it was a separate cab right down there, and you can see the cab and the box are separate. So this box used to rip off every time I rolled it. So I swiped the roll cage out of a deadbolt, cut and hacked it, and made it into a XL roof rack. Now you've been out with me. When this thing rolls, it ends up back on its wheels almost every time.
I gotta say it does.
It's super handy because I hate going and flipping my truck. I hate flipping my truck. Okay. So that's one of the big things body-wise for crawlers. Now,
Got drag cars.
yeah, we got drag cars. So I have some drag cars here. You got some drag cars there. And let's just look at a few things here. So your drag cars are being built off of short course bodies generally. Short course chassis is what people are starting with usually. So when they first started making them, there weren't a lot of choices for bodies. This is one of the original bodies. So this is the scalpel, which I don't know if you can see. That's kind of what this one's made to look like. Now this will fit a four-wheel drive. It's the regular width of a short course body. So I can drop this on a slash four-wheel drive, slash two-wheel drive, and I'm probably not going to have wheel rub issues. Now on the other side of that, we've got, let's say, this guy here. Put that over.
C10.
This is the C10. Now this guy is narrow. So you got to take your slash and you got to make it narrower. And you got to put narrower A-arms on it and all of this wonderful stuff that I absolutely despise because, well, it's just a whole lot of crap you got to do. I just want to make a car go fast. So, Aaron, why? Why are they going narrower on the cars as opposed to staying wide?
Well, two reasons. Because the slash is so wide. They're so wide. They want to get more scale looking. So when they first came out, this guy here is a Nova. This is actually Steve's car that he needs to paint. But yeah, they went narrower to try to get the aspect ratio a little bit closer to what the real car looks like. So every car that's drag car is going to look a little bit off no matter how close they get because it's just too wide. And the other cars are much wider and they looked way more funny. Also, the evolution of these guys here, like they're going from this here to what I'm running. Now, here we go. I'm running the 84 IROC, and they've kind of smoothed it out a little bit on here too. Try to get that aero flowing a little bit better. Like with that Nova, it's got quite a bit of a, air dam in the front. This one here, pushbacks on an angle. Even this guy here looks a little bit off. Could be even narrower, or they could stretch them a bit. That make it look a lot better. But they're kind of just doing what they can with what they got, and the movement for what that's going on now is the slash chassis or short course chassis. There's the back end. The other thing they have, which is the fast bodies, are these Pro mods. So Pro mod is cut out in the back that lets all the air out that goes underneath the body through the chassis. It's letting all that out with ease. When you get into the class that has a bumper on it, there's not much room for the air to come out. So this one here is going to be faster. What else they did, they made this more smoother, let the air flow a little bit better. And everybody wants this body right now because it's the fastest one out there right now. But J Concepts came up with a new one.
No way, man. Fastest one out there, right here. The big brick. Let's just make a square nose and just make it come straight at you. Look at that. This is a regular short course body.
It's bigger.
They're almost the same width. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I think that the scale should have been more 8 scale. Personally.
Right? Now we know that this one's not a really, really super performing body because this one, see how scratched up the lid is? The reason why it's that scratched up. Because it kept on going ass over tea kettle down the track.
Well, that's what happens when your balloon tires hit the body. Tires balloon up, they hit the body. Pow!
You can always do what I did. Ballooning issues? What ballooning issues?
Just keep cutting.
Totally not legal. I mean, I think you guys can kind of see a little bit of the tire here. There. Yeah, you can see kind of a bit of the tire. I cheated a little, but this is just my test and tune basher body, so I don't really care.
And that's where the narrower arms come into play there. They pull it in. So if that car was that much wider, it'd look a lot more funny.
It was that much more wider, actually, because those are running those reaction tires you lent me. And I had those nice big fat Mambos on there, and they looked badass, and I like them. But everybody else said, no, they're too wide. It looks silly. So
You're the one that had ballooning issues.
I might have had a little bit of ballooning issue.
One tire's ballooning more than the other.
So that is the drag aspect, pros and cons of different bodies. Aerodynamically, you can see the ground effects really come into play with the speed. That's why they've got the shovel really angled windshield on the on-road cars, is to get that downforce on that chassis. Looks ugly as sin, but whatever.
Fun to drive, I gotta say.
It can drive. I've seen it. Yeah. Let's see, these are a couple of my drifter bodies, which are a lot more detailed in appearance. So I got a caddy body, mirrors. Now you notice that none of your on-road cars had mirrors.
Nope.
And then we got the rally bodies, which have been converted over into a drifter body, which I threw on. And then, oh, wait, I got the best body of them all.
Wait, there's more.
Body. I have the most aerodynamically sound body ever made.
Oh, God. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of scared what he's going to pull out here. Is there dust on it?
No dust on it.
Like 10 years of dust.
Oh.
Most aerodynamic in all the land.
Yes. Because, this is the only thing that's more of a brick than that Grand National body.
That's probably the only thing that's actually fun to watch race.
Like the wind. It's just, look at that. Aerodynamics, just amazing. Why they even waste their time with any of this stuff on the back, I don't know. Because
I seen somebody put the body on backwards and run it, and it was faster.
It does go faster, actually, and it looks funny as hell. And that one has had that body mounted on backwards before.
So if anybody has some of those bodies or those trucks, you want to run it. We'll be running a Father's Day race down at Watkins Ford.
Yeah.
So bring them out, see what the racing's all about, check it out.
A little more aerodynamic, same platform. This body is not going on that truck. Just to pique your curiosity, you're going to go, what is that body going on? You don't know, and I'm not going to show you until it's done. Yes, those trucks are awesome. I love those trucks. Mini body comes with mirrors. Mini bodies. What do I have for mini bodies here? I have a mini body here. Mini body. No, not mini body.
Mini.
Where the heck did I put it? There it is. It's over there. I'll let Aaron explain his super cool body to everybody. Here we go.
So this is the mini body. They're built on the Tamiya cars, and they are quite a bit smaller. If you can see there, a little bit narrower, a lot shorter, a lot slower, but fun to drive. These ones here still keep pretty good scale. Like this is the Porsche version, and it's fun as heck to drive. Get lots of these guys going. They all got the same motors, just spec motors, so there's no cheating there. You have a limit with all that kind of stuff in it, and it makes really competitive driving. If you're a good driver, you can make up some time, and the bodies really don't matter what you're running on them. Yeah, it's one of the mini bodies I have. I don't think I have. Oh yeah, I do have one. John lent me this one before I got my Porsche. This one here is the BRZ body.
I like that body.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's scale looking. Has cool stickers.
Got cool rub marks on it. like a
Rip
real
mark
race
on it, and
car.
the custom wing that John had on there. Touring car wing on it.
You thought about a swap meet, Father's Day show for parts and stuff people want to get rid of. Yeah, okay, let's do it. If you guys want to do a swap meet, you can do it on the side. Not a problem. I'm
So
okay
we got
with
room
that.
for.
I think we got room for it. Good old tailgate meeting. So you remember this little girl?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Lancer.
Mini body again. This one's pretty quick. This one's kissed the wall a bunch of times, but not my fault.
Yeah, blame it on the kids.
Okay, I will. Because it totally was.
Happened like 30 times in one race, okay?
Totally was. So then you can start getting into some of these. I don't know if you guys have seen these little micro guys. These are Orlandos. All of the Orlandos are made with a hard body. I haven't seen a single one made out of Lexan.
Those
So
pretty sweet looking though, eh? Great,
they get
great
super
dimensions.
small. I mean, there's your 124 scale. So I got a 124 scale. I think I got a 116 scale coming around here somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. I broke the tailgate off. Oh, dear. There we go. Click, click, click. And where's my other crawler? Oh, yeah, there's a 118 scale back here. So this is like a 118 scale. Whoa.
Leaning tire cars.
So 132nd, 124th, closer to 118th, 118th, 112th. And I say that because every one of these companies has a different idea of what scale is, which is just frustrating as hell when you're trying to actually put a car together and just pick a body and you think something's really cool. I mean, your on-road bodies, all the wheelbases stand around 257 millimeter.
Yeah, all standard.
Most of them.
10 scale.
257. Right?
Yeah.
No.
They all fit.
No, they don't.
What are you talking about? You go get a touring car body, 10 scale touring car. They all fit.
Oh, wait. Kyosho's out in left field. That's right. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. So let's build a body. Okay, this is my son's body, and he lent it to a kid, and now the girl's gone. But yeah, there we go. So there's your. But that body is longer, like by quite a bit.
Yeah.
This body here will fit your standard on-road car. Wheels are a little bigger, but you look at the back end, it's way off. Way off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did that to stretch it a little more, to make it more realistic looking dimensions.
Well, and that's the other thing, because they've got a Chevelle body, they've got this they got a Charger body, they got a Challenger body. There's a couple other, but they made a bunch of different bodies, and all of them are kind of the longer, narrower look, just like they're doing with the short course with the drag chassis bodies, right? They're longer and narrower, but they look more realistic compared to the real thing. But even 124 scale stuff is off. Yeah, there's a Charisma 124 scale.
The small cab.
There's an Axial. So Axial SCX 24, right?
Yeah.
Both pickup truck. They're both 124 scale. And then you've got this guy here. Once again. I mean, this is a touch shorter. But the cab itself is wider. So nothing realistic about that.
Oh man.
And then
4 scale market. What the heck's going on?
Well, then don't even get me started on Traxxas.
Oh God.
The only thing Traxxas has ever made even remotely scale are trucks like the TRX-4s.
Wait.
But you go away from that, well, you got one.
Oh, and right here.
Yeah, you show their other one.
Let's show this one off. Rub it, make it bigger.
I'm going to rub it, and oh, yeah.
So this is the new C8 Corvette from Traxxas. This thing here is so scale that here is your standard touring car. There's your Corvette. They've gone bigger with the wheels and also longer to get that look again. I was talking about the guys lengthen the cars out, make them look more real. So I know this is a 4Tech and I'm a racer, but a part of me wants to take one of my cars outside and just run it, but I don't. So anybody has like that kind of urge and wants to race something on the front street, get one of these. Not only does it have lots of detail, like check this out. Has a scale motor in the back, has light buckets all the way around, some nice trim work to it. Front lights, you get light kit for it. Also, no body posts through the body. So the car enthusiast side of me that likes cars, that loves cars, I like this because this thing looks the part. Of course, when it sits down, the wheels will go into the wheel well, like so. This is Lexan, but they got all the stuff bolted in there. You can drop the light kit in there. It's going to look really good. Mind you, it does come with the Titan 12-turn brush motor.
Got the screamer.
Which is probably the biggest downfall of this car, but I think the price reflects that, right? I think these are $349 American US price.
Yep.
So for the price wise, like you can pick this up really cheap compared to one of my race chassis. Throw a brushless combo in here and you're having fun. Drip it on the streets. Don't wreck your good stuff. Bash this on the street. I really like the body mounts. It's just a clip that goes in there.
So
pretty cool.
Have you done a run video on that guy yet?
Not quite.
So I'm going to make a section of this stuff of bench talk, and I'm going to call it what grinds my gears. And here's what grinds my gears. And I don't have the intro for it yet, but
your spur.
No. Let's see. What grinds my gears? Well, this is as close as I can get.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Okay, that's the best I can do right there. But they're calling that one that you just showed off, the Corvette. That's a new platform, right? Well, that's a new platform, eh? Yeah, that sure is a new platform because they only did it, I don't know, a year ago with this one. The exact same platform.
Same wheelbase?
Exact same wheelbase, exact same truck. Just different bodies. Clipless and everything. So, technically, in my mind, and this kills me to say this, but you see this name right here? Snap-on?
Oh, yeah.
It would seem to be that they would be the innovators, wouldn't they? Because they came up with the new wheelbase. I don't know. It just seems odd to me. So, I might bring this one out to the on-road. This has not actually had a battery and ever been run yet. I literally just took the plastic stuff off the top of it. It's been sitting in this box for a year now. And of all of the Snap-on edition vehicles, it is probably my favorite. Most realistic looking one, I think. And one of the few from Traxxas that actually came out and looked scale. Amazing.
Amazing.
So, because you see Traxxas with all their monster truck bodies and everything, right?
Those
and
are
none
scale.
of their bodies are scale. All of their stuff, Traxxas and those companies, they all have this phantasmic style scale. And low C too, not just, I'm not just going to bag on Traxxas, but I mean, here's low C. What the hell is that?
It's a trophy truck.
Yeah, I know. I've never seen a trophy truck that looked like this ever.
Short course trucks. They got the big fenders.
If they stay on the truck.
Yeah.
Real trophy truck races, they're usually bashing and smashing them off.
They're gone. They gone.
So, there's going to be a giveaway at the Father's Day race that I've decided. So there's going to be a custom-built drag car. No, it's not crazy, but it's a Traxxas Bandit base chassis. And it's going to be custom built, and it is going to be raffled off as a prize for the Father's Day event. So somebody is going to show up there, and you guys are going to enter your money in for a donation. You guys have ideas who I should donate to? The money from it is going to go to a charity local somewhere in Vernon, and we're going to donate that car, and that car is going to be for drag racing for you guys to get into it. It's probably going to be about $5 a ticket raffle prize. You guys enter your name in, get as many tickets as you want, and it's all going to go to charity.
Perfect.
All of it. So
all of it.
I will reveal it later because it's actually currently being built. So I can't show it to you right now. So that'll be one. And that'll be courtesy of, we're just going to kind of lump them all together. Make My Fun, Kelowna RC Club, Okanagan Sliders, Okanagan No Prep, the whole works. Everybody's all combined in this event, so everybody's kind of contributing to it all in one shot. Boys and Girls Club, yes, Gord, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, and so that's that. I'm going to show you something else here in a minute. Yes, I'm going to show you guys something else. For all you guys that are in the U4 stuff, Scott, you're into U4. What do we got? We got Scott, we got Gord, we got a few other guys. There's another thing that we are going to do, and Aaron, I'm going to let you show off a few things. You show off whatever you feel. Give me a second. I'm going to go grab this thing because I've got it buried in a pile back here.
Oh, God. U4 action. So I've got this guy here back up and running. I blown up the shafts out of the back drive shafts, and I got some metal ones in. And I also locked the front diff with some super glue. So hopefully that's going to hold up tomorrow night. You have your side-by-side ready to go, Travis?
Just oh,
timber!
Oh, I forgot about that little guy. That guy's sitting in my garage. Broken.
Still broken?
Broken.
Okay. I think I have a spare shaft now. I'll bring it out for you.
Well, I think I've got one. I just don't have it
in it
yet. I will for tomorrow night.
I think Tim's got his running.
Okay, so U4 action, rock bouncing action, U4 action, whatever. Everybody who's entered and every single person who shows up to an event, and it's going to be that simple. It doesn't matter if you paid a fee. If you were an entered driver at an event, the more times you show up, the more times you get entered in. At the end of the year, I'm giving this away.
Sweet.
This is an RTR Gatekeeper buggy. Yes, it qualifies for the 1.9 class. It is a caged body. I know it's on frame rails. That doesn't matter. It's a caged body.
It's a caged body.
So, this is going to get given away. So all you have to do to enter for this is literally show up and race. That's as easy as you could get.
Show up
I'm
and
not
have
even
fun.
asking you to put any money down.
Show up and have fun. And you might take this home with you too.
You might take the winning trophy home. You might take whatever home. Who knows? Yeah. I don't have a trophy yet, but we're working on that over there.
Well, I think you got enough broken rift axles. You could probably put them in like a throne.
Ooh. I like that idea. We'll take like Carnage parts and we'll make
Carnage parts and
yeah. So anybody who's broke anything, as long as it's not stinky electronics, Scott, because I don't want this trophy that stinks forever. But if you got broken things from your car, give me some pieces, and we will disconfabulate and make a trophy out of pieces. Anyways, so that, yeah, I mean, that's, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do anything to that prior to giving it away. I might. I don't know. I do think that platform is capable of doing that rock bouncing league decently. There are a lot of accessories out there for the Enduro chassis, and I think that thing would work. Your whole side by side. Yeah. No, I don't need your whole side by side. But that would make a really cool looking trophy, though. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever pieces you get. And when I say the end of the season, I'm talking like, what do we call it? The end of the season? Probably just a little bit before the snow flies. When it starts getting too miserable and cold and nobody wants to go out anymore. But like I said, it's only going to matter based on how many times you show up. So we have that all on video and we have it on the entries of all the guys. And yes, I am editing videos, but my editing program crashed and I'm starting from scratch again on some of them. So you show up, you run a car, you don't have to finish. You just have to show up and run a car. You're entered. You show up and run 2 cars, you're entered twice. You show up and run 3 cars, you're entered 3 times. Every vehicle you enter gets you a ticket for that. I have no broken pieces in my interviews. Has nothing to break. Yes, it does. You broke drive shafts.
We'll put those on there.
You broke drive shafts. Yes. A little snow is not going to stop very many people. Well, actually, that's not true. I'm allergic to snow-ish. Not really. I feel like, but I snow, but I don't like not being geared up in the snow. So, yeah. So grinds my gears. What was I talking about? Grinds my gears. I was talking about the bodies and how they are, and they say a new release, and it's not a new release. And let's talk about that one again.
Oh Christ! Go down the axial road. New release. Oh, it's just the same truck with different body.
TRX-4, right? New release.
Different body.
Same truck, different body. What'd they change on it?
Chassis length.
And that's pretty much what they changed right there. Just these 2 mounts here that go into here and here. And all they really do is clip on, clip off. Now, is that a mod that I like? Yes, I absolutely love that mod because anybody who has a TRX-4 can vouch for this. You put your body on, you've plugged in your truck, you put your body on, and then it's I can't get to that stupid button right there. That one right there. And why? Because you have to now take your entire body off so that you can push that stupid button, because your body fits down into this groove here, right? So unless you want to like pry up on the body and wreck it and bend it and everything. So that's one of those things. Or else you got those 3D printed switches that people were making. Those worked really well too. But this guy with this new body, you don't have to do that. You can put the body on. Here's the other thing I like about it. Only when you line it up. Okay.
Done.
There. It's on. And it is strong. Like that's holding the truck up by the body.
How does it work with does it have any chassis twist on it? Or pop like one out in the corner?
No, I run it pretty hard. Full tuck. Nothing.
Well, any chassis twist to it at all?
No, TRX-4 chassis is pretty solid. I mean, it is probably one of the most. There's a lot of plastic in there.
A lot of bracing in there, eh?
A lot of bracing, and there is no. Yeah, wheel tuck's not that bad. Wheel tucks in. The only spot I found so far is right here. When this wheel's tucked in, it rubs on the fender here, depending right there. It'll rub right there. That's the only spot. Mirrors on this body are actually pretty tough because I did roll this down the hill, and they're still there. The other thing I like about this new body is it's got this skid plate here. It works as an excellent grab handle, so you can pack it and chuck your truck down the cliff. But what I was going to say is the nice thing about this new body is you can pop the one side like this, and then you can just lift this up a little bit and push the button, and then push it down for when you're a dumbass and you forget to turn it on before you put the body on. So I have a running video of this. I should have it up by the end of the day tomorrow. It was Tanya's first run out. She came out and ran this, and we ran. I did. It's still in the truck. We ran the dub bus a bit more. Did a few modifications to that to make it run a little better too. And that is that first release. It's all dusty.
So when's the real release on that? Have they put that out there yet?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like your drag slashes.
When they come in,
drag slashes and the low C, no prep car and all that stuff. They release all these things. Yay! I'm so happy they released this. This is awesome, right? But they're not available in Canada. Guys are getting drag slashes down in the States, but when I talk to my supplier here, they're all looking at me and answering like, we don't really know. We haven't gotten an exact ETA yet. These guys, closest ETA I've heard on this is late June at best. I mean, there are some new accessories. They got a new light kit and stuff that's going to go in there. So because of that, I'm going to mod this one up, and I'm going to break parts as they get broke and they need replacing. But I'm also going to put the full light kit in it when it comes available. I'm probably going to put their new winch on here when it comes available. And then I may or may not put this one up for a raffle or something after the fact. I'm going to try not to scratch it up and beat the hell out of it too much, but it's got to get run. So, yeah, nobody's going to rake any snow. So, yeah. Racing. They are actually currently drag racing in Kelowna right now. So Wednesday nights they are doing drag racing in Kelowna. I can't remember the name of the group. I believe it is the 250 No Prep. Is that the name of it?
Something like that.
Something like
No
that.
Prep,
I don't remember.
250.
They don't really talk to us very much about it. I just know that Timmy is down there racing right now. So
yeah. And then we race in Vernon every second Monday. So we just raced last Monday. And I think we're going to do this coming up Monday in Armstrong.
Okay, so are you're talking the coming up second Monday or this Monday, like as in after the weekend Monday?
After this weekend Monday, we're going to be in Armstrong.
Okay, so are we going to do every Monday you're going to race, but alternate locations every second week?
I'll put Armstrong in there every once in a while.
Okay.
But
so Armstrong racing every alternating, not every other weekday, Monday, So the regular scheduled program will still be every second Monday, and every alternating Monday they might actually race in Armstrong, so you can do a bit of a test and tune and run if you live up further that way.
And if you want to race for money, always call somebody out, throw some money down. Side bets are encouraged.
When it starts showing up in Vegas, then it's real betting. I bet you there's going to be a casino somewhere that'll put bets up on RC drag racing. I bet you.
Oh God.
Yeah. I am trying to think of what else I was going to show you guys.
Well, can you show that little sneak peek of the Pro Line drag car coming out? Drag body.
Oh, well, I couldn't find any. I was going to show you guys. I know exactly which one you're talking about. It is the new Ford Mustangs. Curbs beware.
Yeah.
Because Mustangs and curbs don't get along. So I'm pretty sure Tim shouldn't drive that one. There's a bunch of guys that are racing on Monday nights that probably shouldn't drive that Mustang body.
But it actually would be, 1-to-1.
True. I'm going to see if it's on their site here. If not,
I showed that to Steve, and he's like, "Yep, I want that one."
of course he does. Did you explain to him that he can't have it before the weekend? I don't think it's going to be out that fast. But
No. How long did it take the last ones to hit? 4 months?
The Supra took longer than the others. The Bug body just kind of came up out of nowhere. That's still on its way, coming soon. You go on Proline's site, it's not even showing any other hints or sneak peeks here. Hoping they'd show a full image. I don't really understand why they're trying to keep it so secretive on this one, because you look at that front end, it's pretty obvious what it is.
Yeah.
Let me find it here.
And then hashtag Blue Oval, hashtag Ford, hashtag drag car, hashtag
Curb.
Mustang,
Curb.
hashtag curb your enthusiasm.
Right? You put it in here. I think you got an image of it in here.
Yeah, I think I sent one to you.
Yeah, I know you sent me one. I just don't know where the heck I put the image, because I was actually going to edit it into our thing today. Nope, not there. You put it on Okanagan No Prep, I thought.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you didn't put it on. Let's see, here we go. Okay.
Found it.
This is about as big as I can make it. There. So, there it is.
There it is.
So, there's all these guys out there saying, oh, no, it's a new body for the Vitara V100. No, it's not. This wheel is the slotted, what do they call that? The mag slot wheel or whatever
Mag slot.
Mag wheel. But this one here, I'm noticing, is not gray. It actually looks like a really weathered kind of chrome when you look at it really closely. So,
for photos only.
Yeah, pretty obvious that it's a Mustang body. You can't
What
tell.
year do you think that is? What is 68?
Hey,
68?
That's going to be a good question to figure out. And is it going to be the fastback or the?
Better be a fastback.
Oh, yeah.
Aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Like the chin splitter on it. Check out that chin splitter.
Yeah, if they want really aerodynamic, they should just do like an old, I don't know, a 94 Mustang. Because Ford in the 90s had a real hard time making good-looking trucks.
Yeah.
Especially the late 90s.
I think this car would be good.
Cars, you name it. They were all the same. There. Boom. Okay. So that's pretty much it, really, for new release type stuff that's come out this week. It's been a little bit of a slow week. I'm getting a lot of companies doing the same thing. They're all saying that they're running out of product, they're running out of materials, they're running out of aluminum, they're running out of plastic. lot of places are making electronics. They can't get the proper circuitry and the proper chips. It's all trickling down. It's coming from all angles. 67 fastback. When will I have the new Max metal wheelie bar and new Proline Hyrax? Because I want to see how easy it is to blow up those tires. The wheelie bars I ordered already, and they ended up being back ordered. And let me just double check here, because that guy contacted me again today, and I believe it was to tell me that some stuff was in stock. Titanium. Yes, so they're going to be on my next order from these guys. They have the black in stock, the blue in stock, the green in stock, and the red in stock. Now, when it comes to the Hyraxes, those are coming out of Proline Direct. And they are going to be, they're back ordered as well, but I'm not sure if they're available to ship yet. I just got a bunch of stuff that came on today too. So display shippable back orders. Nope. Not coming yet. So the Hyraxes aren't coming in yet, but the wheelie bars are. So
Halfway there. Well, you do have those other tires for the Max, don't you?
We've got those Power Hobby ones, which set. They're kind of a belted. They're super low profile. They're more for speed runs. Tim's got a set of them on his Max. I haven't gone out with them yet, so I don't know whether they're any good or not. He hasn't shown me or told me, so I have no idea.
The funny thing about what you're saying for the electronics there is that Ford has a bunch of trucks and cars all waiting for the next shipment of, I think it's superconductors or semiconductors. So you actually put the stuff together and get the electronics on the vehicles and finish them all up and ship them out.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's something like 50,000 cars racked.
Oh, Steve would know that better. There's Steve right there. See?
Is he there?
Steve's right there.
I don't want to hear about the chips. The chips are down, buddy. The chips are down.
So, Gord, to answer your question, the only information I get off of Horizon's website is that their ETA, which doesn't mean it's going to happen, their ETA they're expecting is the 21st of June, and that would be for the 2.8 Hyraxes. That's the ones that are going to fit the Max. Now, you don't have an X-Max, so I know you're not thinking of that. The other one they released was that new Masher. And that's probably going to be the same time. Yeah. So the belted Masher for the X-Maxes is also ETA of the 21st of June. That's when it hits the warehouse in the States, not when it hits us. So America. And if they have enough to fulfill all their back orders in the States, then they start shipping to Canada.
Like the redheaded stepchild.
We are the redheaded stepchild. Yep.
So since Steve's on here,
look up the Kentucky Speedway. Why am I looking up the Kentucky? Driving a Rift for back-ordered stuff. What stuff are you looking for? I got builder kit Rifts. Okay, hold on. I don't want to hear about chips. I'm going to make you bigger and rub it. There you go.
There you go. Steve, I got your car here. I just need your receiver and your battery and your body to get painted, and you can get out racing. This thing here is like 90% ready to go. Just need those couple things done. You got the racing with us. You missed out last Monday. Missed on all the fun.
There. Okay, Gord, you want to show me Masher?
That's all I wanted.
Okay, here, Gord. Here's the Masher. These are for the X-Max.
Those look like low pro rims.
They are pretty low. They're belted. They will only fit the X-Max. They're not the replaceable center like the other wheels are. There's the wheel nuts. So they're a wider wheel nut they come with, and it's actually serrated.
Huh.
And you can see Masher XHP.
HP means belted.
Yep. And it will also fit the 1/8 scale Armas. Not 1/8 scale, sorry, the 1/5 scale Armas. So the 8S Creighton and the Outcast and stuff, they will fit that as well.
Is that one size bigger or same size?
The 1/5s. The 8S ones are all the 1/5 scale type stuff, so they're equivalent to. They're actually a bigger footprint on the ground than the
Max.
Than the Max is, but the tires and stuff that are accessories for most of those models are the same.
Interesting.
Steve says he needs paint. So, what paint?
What flavor?
Lockers, sway bars, and diffs. That's what Scott's waiting for. I thought you were doing the earplug mod. Worked good on mine. And then sway bar, yes, I think that's something that those trucks should have come with out of the box. Every one of them should have a sway bar with a torque twist like that. They definitely should have had sway bars. I can tell you that the motor or the ESC that comes out of the Rift, if you put that into a drag car and then run a high KV motor off of it, there's a lot of motor there. So, because that's what I did with mine, and like, wow, I had to turn it down so I could keep it going straight. The dark blue and a backer, what's in stock? You want airbrush or do you want to
spray can?
If you want a rattle can and you just want dark blue, or you're talking a metallic blue, I would probably have. I think we have some of the PS in dark blue.
I don't think I have dark blue PS. We have everything but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, light blue. We got the transparent blue.
Spray can. There's Vallejo.
I didn't like those ones either.
That red actually pops pretty good from Vallejo. But that blue that they have is actually it's actually a marine blue is what they call it.
Yeah.
Which is like a space marine blue, which is a color that's actually from Warhammer.
Yeah.
Ryan, who's actually probably busy building something right now. I don't even know if he's here. Normally he chimes in, but he did tell me he was going to have his hands full building a Gorkanaut thing. So, okay, Steve, I'll see what I can find you. I'm also waiting. There's an entire new paint line coming out from On Point. On Point is a house brand it's a Canadian brand. And they are the house brand for HPD. So HPD is the supplier and the distributor for Traxxas and a bunch of other brands. But they have their own house brand, just like Horizon has Dynamite, and like all these other major distributors have their own personal brands that they distribute things. So they've come out with a new paint line called On Point, and it's rattle cans, and I believe there's some airbrush stuff in there as well. I have that entire paint range ordered. I've had that entire paint range ordered since November. First they had a labeling issue, then they had a manufacturing issue, then I think there was a problem getting aluminum for the cans. Then they got put on a boat. Boat. Oh, here, I'm going to make this even better for you guys. You guys want to see where it is?
Let's see where
they sent me an email with a tracking number for the boat, for the cargo ship. So you guys know how it is when you go and you you're on a plane and you're at the you have a changeover and you miss your changeover. Apparently that happens with cargo containers too.
That's just layover.
Yeah. So let me see on here. Funko. I will find it here. Where is it here? he gave me a tracking number. When you click on it, it takes you to this really cool website that shows you all the ships that are in the ocean. And then it puts a little dot on the one that is yours. I'll find it. I'll find it. It's right here. You just sent it to me. Back order, Freightcom. Let's try this. HBB. Drag/update. No, that's not telling me anything. Oh, yeah. We're going to do Iwata airbrushes. New line we can carry now. They just started stocking those.
Oh, I'm just looking at your high performance here of your on point paint. They're minus like 183 here.
Yeah.
Mine's 181. I think that's the one that Steve wants right there. We got cool candy blue.
I want to check his progress. Click here to track the vessel. Here we go. Okay. Now.
Make it bigger.
Okay. So share. So this is the boat that it's on. And the ETA. No, I don't care about that. The ETA that is saying on here, they're expecting it to hit the docks, according to this, on the 17th of this month. So it's this little boat right here. Now, if I zoom out, well, that's zooming in. Zoom out.
So this is land.
So you can see it's at the Dominican Republic, not far from there. It's the blinking light. I'm just going to exit this out. So it is this dude here. These are all these other ships.
Does it have to go through the Panama Canal? Is my question.
Yes.
Panama.
So there's Cuba. There's the Dominican Republic.
There's Panama. Oh, look at the boats going for Panama.
Yeah, there'd be the canal down there. But I'm just going to zoom out a little more so you guys can get a little bit of an effect here as to just how many boats they track.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that insane? So in the thing here, it says, I believe the green ones or the orange ones are tankers, or the red ones are. Green ones are cargo vessels. Red ones are tankers. Orange ones are fishing vessels. And blue ones are passenger vessels. So there's a couple blue ones up here. There's some blue ones down here, but the whole the whole industry of people going out on a cruise is pretty tanked right now. But that just gives you an idea. So it's a long way away from where it needs to be. We're here, and it's down here. So that's kind of useless.
So I guess we're gonna have to do a multicolored paint on this one.
Yeah,
and when you get that paint in, probably at the same time you'll get the Ford Mustang fastbacks in, and
then he'll do his fancy blue Ford Mustang.
Yeah, I can do fancy blue then.
That's what I think. Yes, it is exactly like Skittles. You're right. That's actually exactly what my kid said too.
Taste the rainbow, ship the rainbow.
What are these? Oh, they've even got personal passenger vessels in here. That's crazy. Tells you where they're supposed to be going too. Like, and that time or that position that one gave us was current as of an hour and 49 minutes ago. So I don't know how often they update, but I don't think one of those boats moves that fast in an hour. So
maybe you should like screenshot it and go back like tomorrow morning, see where it is. Guesstimate how long it's going to be.
Speaking of stuck in the canal, you guys know that truck or the boat that got stuck in the Suez, that is still, to my knowledge, being held hostage by the Egyptian government.
Did they unload it though?
I'm not sure if they did.
The ship.
I remember reading a thing about them talking about bringing in like those Ericsson air cranes and trying to unload it and unload the containers and just sacrifice the ship.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's one of the biggest cargo ships in the world, but no
Happened
big
one
deal.
time, okay? One time.
Yeah, no big deal. We'll just toss it aside. We don't need that thing. Right?
They probably got a new, bigger, better one coming. Speaking about new, bigger, better, I put this in my car, my drag car.
Let's see
Yeah.
that. Let me see that. What is it? I can't read it. A little back, further back, further back, further back. Okay, for those of you guys who have really bad eyesight, that says 3.5 turn, 3.5 turn with XR10 Pro, 160 amp ESC, censored with all the goodness
All the goodness.
to make you go vroom, 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 vroom.
So I felt bad on Monday because the main person I was gunning for was Riley, and his car wasn't going as fast as it was the previous week. So I hit a 2.5 without any boost. And then after we were done racing, I was like, okay, we're gonna put some boost in there. I'm not gonna play around with gearing, just see where it's at. And it did 2.477. That's crazy.
I did 2.7. I did 1.27. It was a complete fluke, but I did one.
You got down the track, boat flipping.
Yeah, and I didn't flip. You're right. There's not many people. There were only like 3 people left there to witness it, but
yeah,
whatever.
So I'm hoping to get some more tuning on my car Monday. Then next week, I should be able to consistently in 2.4s, if not 2.3s.
Why you gotta make all this pressure for me?
Pressure. Just think if I had the fast body on.
So much pressure. They bringing the pace car out this week or on Father's Day too, right?
Yeah.
We gotta get some new decals for that bad boy.
Yeah, need the new ones. New, bigger, better.
More bigger, more better.
Shorter, but bigger.
Yes, Chad, you are 100% right. The only way to run is censored brushless. This is 100% true. That's why my truck wasn't that fast, because it's a sensorless brushless, but I was pretty impressed. It did go good.
Did not bad.
Compared to the stock piece of junk. Because this is the stock thing that I was running in there before. This is like a prehistoric Dynamite ESC.
Dynamite.
So this is going to get sacrificed to... it's probably going to get sacrificed to the short course gods or something, and I'll probably throw it in some old short course truck that I want to get rid of.
And just go until she's gone. Boom.
Yeah, we'll throw it up on the for sale page. Also, the other thing we were talking about, a lot of people have been asking about buying and selling stuff, consignment, such. We are going to create a garage sale section in Make My Funds website for all product that's in store that's used. Give you the full description, pictures, and everything so that we can look at them. Shipping's on your dime. We will still take a commission on that. Generally, the commission is 20%. That is negotiable depending on how much I like you. So, basically,
not to be mistaken with Tim's cars that are on the counter.
Yeah, those are not those are not for sale. Tim only has so much room in his car, so so he just packs everything along.
Oh.
So yeah, we'll do a garage sale section. Basically, everything that's going to be in that section is going to be actually physically in the store for sale as a used unit. And like I said, we'll work it out, commission or whatever.
No warranty.
We'll advertise it and all that stuff, and we'll make it available for shipping anywhere. And yeah, as everything that's used, like if you go on buy something on the buy and sell, go ahead and go on Facebook Marketplace and try to get warranty from somebody when their thing doesn't work. It doesn't happen. So it is as is where is. And that's pretty much the way those work, because I'm not going to tear every single one of them apart. and go over every single one of them. Because if you've ever worked on other people's RCs, you'll the stuff that some people do makes you twitch. Like you just, I took apart a Slash once, 4-wheel drive Slash, and there was a wood screw. I kid you not, it was that long, and that much of the threads, that much, an inch of the threads were sticking up through the chassis and just sticking up.
Just there, hanging out.
Like it's like he took a drill. He took a drill and he went and just drilled it right on in there. And the head of the screw actually countersunk in probably an eighth of an inch into the plastic.
Perfect.
And then the guy asked me, he's like, I don't understand why my steering doesn't work. Because you just basically took the shaft that's supposed to hold the steering and just blew it apart. And he was going through steering servos and all these. I was like, oh my, wow, holy. Just walk that way, please, sir. So this is the reason why I don't want to go through used machines. As is, where is. And I will probably, as far as go for the ones that are on the site, we'll probably throw a battery in it and do a little video of it actually ripping around or something so that you can see that, yes, it does actually move and the functions all work. Not like this, but like this.
You got this going on. You got
like this.
Or your tires going like this.
Your tires are going like this, or if it works like this in the video, buyer beware. I mean, you saw the video. And if it's got like one of those lazy eye kind of steering things, then there's probably something broken. Send me all the bashers that need fixing. I love working on them. Saves time when I got nothing else to do. I'd be stealing from Tim then if I did that. We have 2 up for sale. Not sure how much you only have. I'm talking about. I don't know. Oh yeah, well, yeah, your commission. I take 90% commission for you, Gord, because you tried to kill me with a max. So yeah.
Still wakes up every night.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long time before I forgive you for that. Terrible. I close my eyes and I have nightmares. Seriously, I feel wake up in the middle of the night, whack my wife thinking she's a car coming at me or something. It's just so mean. Yes, everybody's laughing except for Gord. Gord's not laughing. I don't see Gord laughing.
No, he was
I don't see any ha from Gord.
Last time at the event there, he was like, "Come on, guys, it wasn't that bad." It's like, I'm not gonna come out anymore. You guys give me too much shit.
You guys are mean. You're a bunch of meanies. So, what else is I going to show? Oh, yes. Pinions. That's what I got to change. I got to put some bigger pinions on some drag cars.
Yeah. And put the mesh right. So many cars I've seen too tight of mesh. The motor heats up. Why am I getting so much heat? Your mesh is wrong.
If it goes, it's
it can even still turn. It appears to be smooth. There's no give to it.
No
rattle to it.
No, not at all.
No heat. Oh, that's the other thing too. My car ran those times with no heat in the motor. Came back 3-4 passes and it was still cool.
Yeah, and I was running mine pretty steady back and forth when I finally got it to go straight. And without breaking the wheelie bar. Which I'm going to get. You know what else grinds my gears? Chintzy little wheelie bars. I mean, really, come on. For the price they charge for these things, there should be more than that tiny little thing with one puny little bearing, and the thing just blows apart the first time you flip the truck car.
You just gotta get a car that doesn't need wheelie bars.
Yeah. Actually, I haven't tried that since I relocated all the electronics and everything. I haven't tried that yet. Because I relocated everything further forward and got the battery further forward and shifted a whole bunch of the weights forward. And that now has the squishiness reduced with wow, I need more sleep. Fuel line on the suspension.
Limited action.
Which is, I don't know, Aaron, here you go. You can just verbally tell us today's tech tip once I find the cool little.
Oh, God.
Now, tech tip.
Tech
Why do
tip.
you want no suspension travel?
These here.
Oh, those work too. Yeah.
If you don't have the fuel line or the consistency to cut them down nice, J Concept makes this great little product here. They've had it for a lot of years. And it's little pieces that go inside your shocks or outside the shocks and then limit the movement of your suspension. So I've done Steve's here. And I got it so it's sitting. So that's all the movement it has, up and down. That's it. The rear has a little more. Just because this one here squats down when it goes. If you have too much, what happens is the wheel, you probably see it on this one here, when it goes up and down, the camber changes. It gains camber. So you want to limit that down so you're always running on the flat spot of the tire, the whole tire, not the inside edge or the outside edge, not just the middle, but the whole thing. By limiting the travel, you limit how much it moves in and out. Also, if it squats down too much, you'll be dragging the chassis. If it goes down too much, you're going to fall out of where the shocks rest in the very bottom there. The shock, can't remember those cups. And yeah, that's what you want to do.
Okay, Scott's got a question for you.
All right. 24 tooth pinion. You could do, depends on what you want to do. If it's too torquey, if you're pulling wheelies too much, if you go to a smaller spur, it's going to take some of that torque out of it. The bigger you go, the more torque it's going to have, the more it's going to want to do a wheelie, which you kind of don't really want. So you go downsize on that, and it should be a little better for you.
So what is, I got a helper here, just shut up. Hi, you're late.
I know.
You're late. I can't
Late.
believe he's late. He's always late. It's born late. He's always late. Question for you. I'll ask you because you probably will answer it as good as me. What is the advantage to adding turbo and boost to your ESC?
Well, I have a video coming up with my tuning.
Well, we'll just let it go. You can just give a quick overview, and then you guys can subscribe and tune in to the video.
Yeah. So quick. Basically, it gives you a little more timing on top. The more timing you add to a motor, the more or less torque it's going to have. So if you're shooting off the line, doing big wheelies, you got to advance timing a little bit.
And the hotter it's going to run.
Yeah, and the hotter it's going to run. But if you limit the zone where it's working in, like with all the tuning I've done, I found out where it makes a lot of heat and where it's going to be great for launching. And that's
So I just got to make room for my helper.
is I'll take my car out, no turbo, no boost, and run it so I can get off the line and it's consistent. And I want to be playing with the gearing too. Gear it so you're getting top speed about halfway to 3/4 of the way down the strip. Then you add the turbo and the boost, and that's going to make the motor spin faster. So what's the little guy doing today?
What are you doing?
Nothing really.
Nothing really.
Nothing really.
You know what you should do? Would be an idea. is one of these days we should actually have you, I don't know, change out the transmission in the truck that you tore apart the transmission in. I have the gears for it. I just don't know where the truck went.
What truck?
Your truck with a revolver in it and everything. I'm not even sure where it is.
I don't know.
No, I did not get a new timing system for U4 racing. We're still sticking with the timing system that tells us we all have the same times.
Let's hit the reset on that one. See if we can get it working right.
Yeah, we're going to reset that one. We're going to deal with that one tomorrow. I'm going to do a complete revamp on the firmware update thing. I'm also going to put an update into the app itself. I don't know if it's the app that's screwing up or if it's the actual program on the timer, but I am not going to spend a lot of time and money on that thing because I fully intend on getting a better timing system that is basically just a beam. You're going to break the beam. There's going to be another set of beams. You're going to break that beam. That's going to be the end of your race. Because I don't like packing all those boards and all that stuff up the hill. And I want to go to more places than just Becker. So Mom's making him go, even though he's on the show and just got here and he was late. But she's saying yes, go to bed. So
Bedtime.
good night.
Good night.
You can show up on time next time and then you can be on here more. Bye.
Probably why he came down there. He's like, oh, it's bedtime. I got to go hang out with Dad now. See if it's
Yeah.
more time. I'm awake.
Yep, that's how it always goes. Easy lap timing system. Get a wagon. Easy lap timing system is transponder based style one. And I don't want to do the transponder style because I don't want to be having to put transponders in everybody's truck. So I'm trying to stick with the beam style because anybody can show up with a truck. If you've never been before or whatever, solid axle, it fits the rules and you can run it. Get a wagon to carry all that crap. I went to Princess Auto today. Well, I didn't go there. I didn't make it all the way there because I found one used anyways. But I was looking at Princess Auto. They used to have a powered wagon. It was 12-volt powered wagon. And I was going to convert that thing over with a bunch of Hobby Wing ESCs. I was going to set it up so you could actually remote control drive it. And it had a 500-pound rating. It was just like a flat deck, and it had, I think, a 12-inch rubber, I think it was. They were like those really tiny little ATVs and quads that kids get. But they were those with kind of an ag tire on them. And it looked really cool. And I was going to get one of those. And I waited, and then they weren't available. So, say la vie. So then I looked on Banggood. Because you can't go on Facebook without Banggood showing up or Wish or whatever. So I'm scrolling through one day and I see this thing and there's this tank, this track set you could buy. And these tracks are, God, I think they're, the top of the track was that long. So I don't know what the overall track length would have been, but it was a full set metal chassis with 4 tracks, one for all four corners separately. And it looked like it articulated in the middle. I don't know how that would do for going up that hillside and packing things up there. I could just, I don't know, get some exercise, or I could just bring minions and have them pack everything for me, or even better, just get a lighter timing system.
I think the last
Probably
one's
the cheapest way to go.
better one.
That causes me to lose less hair because Traxxas timing system drives me up the wall. It has some kind of quirk or hiccup every single time we turn it on. Aaron is the only person, that dude right there, this dude right here,
They had a Traxxas timing system.
that he's like the DTS1 whisperer. Yeah, he just, and then poof, it all works. And I go, and then I want to kick it down the hill. So, which it almost went down the hill 3 weeks ago. I didn't throw it down the hill, but I sure wanted to. So, I thought you were supposed to go to bed.
Don't tell Mom.
Oh, Mom snuck away. I see. So he snuck back in here. because his room's like right over there. So
Time, eh? Gammon time.
Gord has a wagon that can hold 150 pounds. That's fine if it holds 150 pounds, but somebody's got to drag that 150 pounds. I have an off-road wagon actually, and it folds up. It might not be a bad idea to try and bring it. It might be better than trying to pack everything by hand, but I'm not going up and over mountains and stuff with it. That's for sure. See, and Shoe Swap Scalers, you guys had some pretty cool runs. I saw some good runs. Just looking here. Tim is messaging me, but it's about something different. Boom, 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 boom.
What kind of times are you guys hitting up in Salmon Arm?
Yeah, what kind of times you getting up there, huh? Let me see if I got Shoe Swap Scalers and pull up one of these videos for you guys here.
Got some cool cars up there.
Very cool.
Justin does
has some
majority of those paint jobs.
Yeah. Him and a couple of the other ones too. And there's some fast cars up there. Now, another thing that grinds my gears. Grinds my gears again. This thing. I don't care what this says. I don't care if this said you got a 2.2, because you didn't if you got this. And you want to argue with me about it, that's fine. Go out with the GPS, drive down the exact same trail, and then turn around and come back that trail again and tell me whether or not this GPS or the GPS you're using or any GPS is tracking in the exact same line. It will not be. These are not accurate. They're good for tuning, but they are not giving you the actual speeds. So every single no prep site, every single one of them, they're like, I got a 2.2 and I got this. No, you didn't. You did not get a 2.2 if you're just running it on this. Light to light, I'll believe your time. Not light to light.
And the curve's like this.
Hey, you look at the chart and it does this all the way and it's wavy and no.
Wavy, that's not accurate. What the heck's that?
There's no way that's accurate.
Consistent.
6
wide.
If
like that down the straightaway, you got issues, bud.
Yeah. If he says that the timing system would work, yeah.
It's so easy. Let's go. I don't get it.
It's probably the same issue. It's not updated properly or something about it, or you looked at it wrong, or you didn't rub it the right way, or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, my GPS right now says I'm in my neighbor's backyard.
Let's make that bigger. Your neighbor's backyard, exactly. You are indoors, so it does throw it off. But that's the same thing. If you're running on a timing system, and even when I go to the track, same thing, at the track. So I was at the track and I was looking at it online because I wanted to see with the GPS off my phone. And I have a bunch of versions of GPS on here. I don't just use the one that comes on Google. I have another one that I actually use for tracking ATV trails and stuff, and it's pretty damn accurate. It's way more accurate than Google is, and it's adjustable to within. It's supposed to be accurate to within 2 meters. However, accurate within 2 meters is only accurate to within 2 meters, and that is only if all of the satellites are being picked up. So you can't tell me that when you're running any of these little timing system things, or not timing systems, but these little GPS modules. Now, most of the time you're mounting this in your chassis somewhere. There's going to be a battery. There's going to be a whole lot of magnetic interference going over, wiring, your radio, anything. All that stuff is going to interfere with the signal on this thing. Unless you're putting it right on the hood or right on the roof or somewhere as far away from any of the electronics as possible, which most people don't want to do that because these are not cheap, you're not getting an accurate reading. Is it good for tuning? Absolutely, it is. It's really good for tuning because it gives you an idea as to whether or not you're still accelerating or whether or not you're just falling off at the end. But to try and say what your actual lap times, or not lap times, but your actual strip time was, no. I will never, ever, ever, ever believe you if you say my Sky RC or my GPS said this. That's just me. If you want to argue about it, comment. I don't care because you're wrong. Ha! So,
So
pictures of Sunday's point series at BX Falls. BX Falls was a good run. I wish I had made it. I did not get a chance to go. I'm kind of sad about that because I haven't been to BX Falls in quite some time. Okay, so I think these are all the pictures. I'm going to start showing these ones off. So these are from Gord. Gord has also posted up a video on his YouTube channel. Or was it on your YouTube or it wasn't on your TikTok? Please tell me it wasn't on your TikTok because I can't stand TikTok. But he has a YouTube channel as well. Yeah, everybody has a YouTube channel. It seems to be the cool thing to do. All the cool guys do it. And I think he put that video up. It's on Rock Dog's page, but here's some really nice pictures of a bunch of the guys that went out. BX Falls, how cold was the water? I would like to know because there's a lot of water pics in here, and you can't tell me that somebody didn't end up in the drink. Well, where'd it go?
Did that car actually crawl on that rock, or was it hand of God on the rock? Still cool
I'm
pic.
pretty sure it was hand of God that got it there. Let me see here. Okay, there. I gotta see, make sure I got all the pictures showing up here. Okay, flash. Okay, that's the first picture. Okay, so we got some camera effects going on here. They're kind of cool.
Some overexposed action.
Overexposed. Well, I don't know. Is that overexposed or is that just?
That's a little bit overexposed.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. Kind of gives it that vintage kind of effect, kind of idea. And here's a couple of notches going through some trees. This is gate number 39. Would have been way cooler if it was gate 69, but whatever. And who we got here? Gord, can you tell me who these people are? That is a Vanquish by the looks of it.
Yeah.
And say it's a 410 that looks to me like a Vanquish front axle, but I don't know whose truck that is because I haven't been out. That one in the background is a Vanquish body. And it looks to me like a Vanquish front axle, so that is also. I'm not sure who this one is. I've seen it before, but I can't remember. Might be yours, Gord. I can't remember whose body this one was. Was this Dallas?
That's cool.
Yeah. I like that. And we got a couple of Comanche. Is that a Comanche or no? That's just a square body with the boxed off fenders. There's a CX2. The RC four-wheel drive, their most recent platform they came out with. I don't know, it might not be the most recent anymore, but plastic version of the TF2. Another good shot. Come on, wake up.
Must have been the guy sending the pictures.
Okay, how long is your video, Dave? Give me a second here to finish. Let me see how long it says it's going to be, and I will show it off. Okay, well, this video is only 2 minutes and a bit, so here we go. I'll fire this off. I don't know if there's any sound to it, so I'm going to have to turn it down because I don't want it to feed back through the computer. Rewind. Okay, here we go. All right. I am going to mute the mic for now so it doesn't echo for you guys, okay? So it's this button here.
And go. Yeah, I'm going to say it's probably the guy that made the video, Probably his truck. Probably Gord's. Photo montage. Wait, there's more. Oh God, 75 photos. So Gordon, did you start from the top or from the bottom? So I know the trail goes from the bottom to the top.
And there, can you hear me? Hey,
Here you now.
I'm back. Yay. Okay, now I can remove that. So that wasn't a bad video. I liked it. Good. And Gord says they started at the top and worked their way down. So you guys, at some point, you had to walk up and down those stairs.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because I've been from the top,
Yeah.
went from the top to the falls, and that's about as far as I've been.
Right.
I was like, holy cow, these steps.
The last time I was there, they didn't have the steps fixed. So we started way down at the bottom and worked our way up to the bottom of the stairs and then came back down.
That's a good little run, eh?
It was a long run, actually, and I got rained on, and it was still fun, but it was wet. And BX Falls was one of those places. There was a customer. It was just back just after we opened, and he'd been in and gone out and run at BX Falls, I think the spring before, and lost his truck in the falls and in the creek. And it was like 6 months later, he came back and found it, fished it out of the water. And everything was rusted. It was a TRX-4. It was just destroyed. But I mean, he did find it later.
Eventually.
I remember Sean lost his truck that day when we were out there. And it went down and it got sucked in by the current underneath a log. But where it actually went in, it was probably, I'm going to guess, probably close to 5-6 feet deep. But it sucked in underneath the log at the side, so it didn't go all the way down. It just kind of popped up and just floated there. So he jumped in and then managed to fish it out from underneath the log. Good times. Gotta love it when you drown a car. The video I did from the videos was 45 minutes long. That was my first time out. Yeah, so I've never been out there before. Lived in Vernon for 7 years and you've never been there before. Ha ha ha. I've been there and you I've been there less than you. I've been there more times than you. Okay, Gord, what's the name of your channel? I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna post it up here. So give me the name so I can look it up. I think I might actually have subscribed to it, but I cannot remember. Search. Name your channel, Gord. Name it.
And drum roll.
I'm waiting for Vernon RC crawling. Okay, let's try that.
So for
Is it all lowercase?
Scott, he said that the timing system wasn't working. If they want to bring it to Armstrong on a Monday, I take a look at it and see what's going on with it.
Okay, here we go. Vernon RC crawling. How many videos you got up there? Damn, son, you got a lot of videos going on up there. This is making me feel bad now. All right, okay, well, here you go. You guys, all uppercase. It doesn't matter. You can search it lowercase. It does come up, but I'm going to post it up here so you guys can see. This is the group Vernon RC Crawling. It is Mr. Gordon Cole's videos. Most of these are Rock Dog events and other shenanigans. Oh, yeah, there's some U4 stuff here. A couple of U4 runs that we did that he got video of. Well, this is actually the kids ripping around on the track. A couple of Gord's own personal trailer builds and stuff he's done. So anybody who's watching this, if you want to see some of the videos, other videos other than just ones that we do or other people do, and subscribe to Vernon RC Crawling and make that number, this one right here, go up. So, oh yes, Zarek, you totally, good thing you are on here because I totally forgot about that. Night run, Saturday night, Becker Park, around 9ish. Make
This
sure
Saturday.
you got lights on your truckie. Aaron, I don't think you have lights on your truck.
I know guys got some lights.
I might know a guy who's got some lights. I
got a box.
might know a guy who's got some lights.
I don't have lights.
You don't have lights. Maddox doesn't have lights. I have lights. I've got lights on 1, 2, 3, 4 different
I have
vehicles.
a light bar somewhere around here.
Lights.
Light bars I've got. We're not going to take that one if we go. Or maybe I'll bring the old 6x6 out. Let's see.
If you bring that, I've got nothing that has lights.
Oh, God, this thing's heavy.
I might have to drive that one.
No, you don't have to drive this one.
That's your bedtime, son.
My truck. You hear that? Totally trying to scoop my truck. So this guy here, I'm going to pop this off. Where's my screen? Boom. So this guy here, this Cross RC, it's got full lights. It's got the tail lights and everything too. Only thing I got to do is I have to fix the steering servo. Is a little screwed up on it. But other than that, it fell off the back of a truck one day. Oh, yeah, and I got the front drive shaft wiped again.
You still got four-wheel drive, though. Just
yeah,
saying.
I could just run it with rear-wheel drive and just leave this free spinning. But that wouldn't be as cool. Because this thing is actually quite a climbing beast. I mean, it's all metal underneath. Metal axles, metal everything. It's a decent truck. I used to load this up. I've got a box that goes in the back of here, and I used to load this thing up with water bottles, spare batteries, my toolkit. I had a little Bluetooth speaker that would sit inside the box and crank up the tunes, and I'd go crawling with this thing. And it worked pretty cool. So maybe I'll bring this one out of the woodwork again for a night crawl or something. We'll see.
One of your many in your horde. I
One
mean,
of my many.
I don't see the ball.
Flashlights and zap straps. Yes, flashlights and zap straps, or just add to one of the many LED light strips that we have kicking around.
I don't see the box.
What box?
The box for the 6.
Oh, it's over there. It's right there. It is underneath. It's in the room.
Here?
Look right there. Flashlight zap straps. You're gonna have 9ish because the sun is setting later. Okay, so
Yeah.
9ish because you're right. The sun is setting later, so we got to wait until the sun goes down. Other thing that's going on Saturday and Sunday, just for you guys who don't know, most of you guys are motorheads of some form or another. The Southern Okanagan Karting Association, whatever you want to call it, they have kart racing going on at Cal Place all weekend, Saturday and Sunday in the back parking lot at Cal Place.
What time everything starts there?
8 a.m. So I'm going to go check it out. I was going to go up to the cabin and goof around, but there's a lot of stuff happening this weekend. So I'll probably go up to the cabin during the week instead. This is the box that's supposed to be on there.
Sick.
Careful. I got to re-glue it because it took a pretty nasty crash coming off the back of a truck. I'm going to film the night run. Should be a fun. Yeah, you're going to have a hell of a time videoing a night run. I tried to video the night run at the Camp and Crawl a couple of years ago when we did one, and it was just, you see all these little lights around, and that was it. You couldn't see any of the cars. It was just a waste of time. And, sometimes you just have to be there to experience it, and you just don't get to watch it on YouTube or anything else because that's part of the joy of actually experiencing it and showing up. So
the actual doing it experience. Quit being a Snapchat mom.
Yeah.
Could be a Snapchat
That
mom.
being said, like and subscribe. I got a couple trucks that have got some light kits on them and stuff, so we'll bring some stuff. I'm trying to convince my dad to come because he has that Ford Bronco with a full light kit on it. And I don't know how technical and hard the course is going to be. He's not really going to be one to want to be climbing around on the rocks that much right now. So, but he would come and show off his shiny Ford Bronco. I'm trying to think what other trucks I have that have lights that are ready. I got my Vanquish 410 has got a full light kit on it. That truck has a full light kit on it. The other one had a full light kit. Oh, haha, a Mog. The green Mog I had out here earlier, that's got a full light kit on it too. And then I also have a Bug Body that has a full light kit on it with purple underglow and all that coolness.
I'll see the Mog.
The Mog?
Yeah.
It's on the table back there. I would take this Bronco, the new 2021 Bronco, if it had a light kit available for it yet, which maybe by Father's Day it will. I don't know. You never know.
Maybe the light kit will be released before the truck will.
That one that you managed to break the steering on.
Oh, I don't remember doing that.
Look at this. Look at this. What's that look? I don't remember. What is this?
I don't remember doing that.
I didn't do that. But this one has a full light kit on it that's pretty epic too. It's got the front headlights have got lights. It's got grill lights. It has rock lights underneath, and then it's also got really bright tail lights and stuff all set up on it too. So we could run that one as well.
Doesn't the black Mog have lights on it?
That one?
Oh.
The one we gave to Aaron?
Give it to
Aaron's does not have lights on it. I don't think.
Not yet.
Not yet. But we'll fix that problem. Because hey, look, there's Kevin. There's Kevin. Hey,
you guys.
It's hey, you guys. You got lights? You got lights. I know you got lights. You got a whole pile of LED lights that you've been making. Oh, that reminds me. I need you, this dude.
Me?
You got any blinkers? Flashers?
Flashers. You want one for your F1, don't you?
No, I have one for my F1. I want it for the dub bus.
I have just
I want to get some.
constant on ones.
Okay. I'm going to figure something out for that
I don't see it.
because I want to put some strobe light effect inside the cab of that thing. Because I can run that too. That's got lights now. I just
Put
put
some
my
strobes in there and some music in there.
yeah.
Yeah, get some dubstep going.
Tunes. Yeah.
This one.
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I could put my old speaker system in there too.
Grab me.
I got one of those kicking around.
Grab a battery.
Yeah, in the drawer, the top drawer. Yep, that one. Pull that one. Grab me the one that's got a yellow end on it. Nope. The one that's got a yellow end. The big one with the yellow end. Here. I have a 3S battery. You see how bright these lights are. I was just looking at it, so maybe I have it out somewhere. Oh, I know it is. Here. There it is. These lights only work on 3S.
I got some of those too.
Yeah. With my super high-tech wiring.
Zip tie and coat hanger. Speaker wire.
Oh, I'm gonna turn it on. What's gonna do wrong? Where is the?
Try rubbing it.
It's right there.
There it is. So this is one of my sets of lights on my dub body, and I got purple underglow under it.
Well, that's Mom's.
Well, it was Mom's when she gave away her truck. So,
Cool.
but those are bright. So. That body's seen the mud and seen a lot of other things. Or I don't know, maybe I'll light up the Rift.
Just out for a rift, are you, bud?
You want to see some videos from Scalar Page? That's what I was looking for as well, yeah.
I found
I
something.
remember.
I found this.
Yeah, that's too big.
You
Wah,
sure?
wah.
Yeah.
This looks like a kind of.
Where there's a will, there's a way, right?
Yeah.
Let me find the group. I'll wait for my super slow interwebs.
Oh God.
Let's think here. Okay, here we go. Swap scalars. Oh, what the heck? Groups, here we go.
Oh God.
What'd you do? You're on
Oh,
Facebook.
a comment. I was mentioning a comment.
You were clicked into Facebook,
Yep.
and it started playing in the background with a
Oh,
really,
God.
really bad delay.
2-hour
man.
delay.
I am a member of way too many groups.
All of them.
Search groups. Let's just do this. Duh. There we go. I'm a kind of an idiot because on a computer I can search. On my phone, not so easy. I totally didn't even think about searching it. Okay, let's look here. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Okay, so here's some drag hits. Let's make this one bigger. Oh. Okay, so you guys have a bunch of different hits on here. I'm just going to pause it and put it back up on the screen. While we're at it, I'm going to add Kevin because there he is.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin.
Say.
Hey guys.
Let's Galta, I'll show you. I'll show Gord's lights in a second here. I'm just going to do these hits. So there's one.
Full wheelie.
Nice.
Send it. Make this bigger. See, is it going to go to the next one or is it going to go somewhere else? Okay. Now play.
Harvey's car. That's what that was.
It's a good shot. You see
Oh,
that? Let's get this thing to go again here.
Did something get hit?
I don't know. It's glitching on me here. Okay, you can see the wheelie action going on there. Oh, yeah.
On one wheel.
Huh.
Yeah, one wheel.
It's actually kind of cool that it's pausing like that because it was perfect so we could watch it. Okay, this is the next hit. This is these are all from Harvey. Let's see if I can get it to play. I'm gonna pause it this time though for a second. Oh yeah, sure. Just having a conniption now. My dog does this when things go wrong.
Close half your windows down, you'd be fine.
Yeah, maybe. You might have a point.
Just saying. Just putting it out there.
Yeah,
500 abs later.
And then kick all your kids off the internet because it's bedtime.
It is
Yeah.
bad.
They're
And,
just sucking up the bandit.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble because she's gonna watch this and she's gonna see him awake.
Yeah. Why didn't you put him to bed?
You. This guy.
Bedtime.
This guy here is gonna be awake, and I'm gonna get in trouble. It's all your fault. Okay, that's now. It says it's loaded. Now let's try this. Well, that wasn't as impressive as the other ones.
That's it. That looked really slow.
I think that's probably the stock DR10.
Might be. Man, you guys have got some huge launch pads going on down there, or up there. What's this one?
I get him home.
Sounds like your typical
Half
broken
year.
car. Let's go straight to this video here. I think this one's showing a bunch of cars.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Nothing else matters. Not the mortgage, not the store, not my team and all their bullshit. For those 10 seconds or less,
Scott posted this one up.
I'm free.
For that 3 seconds or less, I'm free.
Yeah, till I go to jail. Till I'm not. Okay, which one do we think is going to be? I'm also liking the other thing I noticed that they've got really cool down there, or up there. Keep saying down there, up there.
The great
is,
white dwarf.
2, 1, go.
I like these.
Yeah.
I like
those
all the
too.
barrier system they got set up. That's really badass looking.
I think all the advertising you put on there. Put all kinds of advertising on there, like the real drag strip, make it all scale looking.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool. We should probably try and do that. So,
Yeah.
yes, all you guys at Shoe Shop Scalers, yes, we're going to steal your idea.
All of them. They're good ideas.
All of
If
them.
they weren't good, we wouldn't steal them.
They're good ideas, so I'm stealing them.
Oh, God. He's
No, I just think
lighting
that's
up his
badass.
dash.
What's that? Oh, is that out of a... That wouldn't be out of a certain Cross RC, would it?
Maybe.
Have you seen any... have you lit it up yet?
Nope.
Oh, can you?
Maybe.
God.
Holy, did you sleep?
I've had this built in. Took me
10 minutes.
let's see, I got it Friday, I had it built Sunday afternoon.
Wow.
And I'm just waiting for weather to cooperate so I can paint.
We'll paint outside.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do all my base coats outside. And then all my detail is right here on the desk.
Oh yeah.
Look at Aaron's little
Isn't
toy.
that thing cute?
So cute.
Oh, it's so cute.
This thing here is gonna be functional pretty soon.
Your size doesn't matter, right?
It's all about how much fun you have with it, baby.
So Kevin's got that one. You've got that little guy.
So if anybody else has more of these guys, there is a guy that has a track. He's got the actual mini Z track.
Yeah, he's got that
I
RCP
have
track.
this.
Yeah.
Well, we already showed that.
My friend Chad.
Let's take him off.
So if you got them, let us know because hopefully we'll get some racing set up here. Another thing to do during the week, maybe.
Yeah, because we have all this extra time for all these different events and all these different races, and my wife just loves it when my whole life and everything revolves around RCs because
It's gonna be something you love.
Yeah.
It's not together yet.
Oh, because I'm trying to sit down and do a video of it. Like
Well,
once I'm done videoing building it, then I can fire this thing off to the master.
All I need is I just need the body.
yeah, give him the body. He can paint it while you build it. Yeah.
He hasn't even opened it.
Oh,
Oh, got that
deadly,
fresh scent. Let's see
that
here.
deadly smell.
Yeah. Oh, it's still fresh. Let's see here. Oh. Well, you were just all over the place trying to find a body for that. Maddox is trying to get himself set up. We'll set that up. You want to put that body on that chassis? Done. We can do it. You can't have mine, Knifey. Oh, I've never even opened this box yet, so I don't even know.
Don't even know.
You sent it to me to build it?
You should make your screen bigger.
Yeah,
I'm going to. I got to rub it. Hold on. Oh.
That one.
And rubbing it. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, so instruction manual.
6x6.
There's actually a lot of little metal plastic. It's black coated metal.
Nice.
Pretty nice. There is the
Bag G.
Cab.
This appears to all be cab parts and fenders and stuff. And it looks like the actual windows and stuff are here. Wheels and tires. You want the wheels?
Yeah, might help.
Yeah, so I kind of need the wheels because it comes with all these little lug nuts.
So maybe you should just build it and then send it to me.
Yes, there's the lug nuts. I am going to be cross-eyed. Those, you see those?
God.
I do.
What are those for the head? They Phillips?
Yes.
No. These are actual nuts. These are lug nuts. But
Oh,
they are a millimeter across, if that. These are the lug nuts for these wheels. Because these wheels come with like a, what the hell does it say in here?
they're a bead lock, aren't they?
Kind of. It's actually not a bead lock, but it's a bead lock, but it's the way it mounts right there.
Mm.
See that?
Yep.
So I got to put all those in.
That's how it goes on the actual hub?
That's how it actually mounts up on the
Are
hub.
you kidding me?
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And then
I have a set of rims like that.
Super scale, though.
I'm glad that it actually came with the wrench to put it on, because there's no way I'd find a wrench that small. This would appear to be the bottom half of the body. There's springs, a bunch of little springs and tiny little bolts and stuff in there. These are the box sides. So this could be the box. So I think I'm going to have to put it all together first before
I think so.
I got to assemble all the axles.
Yay.
Kind of preferred my other ones that came with, look at this kid's building. So we have our next night run contestant. There we go.
Just chop
Nice.
that bumper off.
Yeah, we'll put a stubby front bumper on for you.
I think that's pretty good.
You
Got a
like
winch
that?
on it?
Did you bend those in, or did they actually line up?
One's broken.
It's broken.
Yeah.
Stop breaking those. I keep on running out of those. Anyways, so that's the body Maddox is going to run on Saturday night, I suppose, with super bright lights, right?
Yeah.
That works for me. Because that wheelbase on that truck's actually really short to start with, so that'll work nicely. So yeah, I'm going to fire this thing together. Well, I don't know by looking at it. There's the frame rails.
Mhm.
See all the little holes?
Yeah, oh yeah.
God.
Oh God. Yeah. So yeah, this is the leaf springs are in here, and wannabe shock absorb. Oh yes, look at that! Isn't that beautiful? That's all the yokes
Yep.
and stuff for the reversals are in here. Yeah, God, what did I get myself into? Oh well, we'll get it done. Because I was thinking that was a good little matchup for doing your full size one there, or not full size, but your 1/14
12.
scale.
12.
Yeah. So we'll get it together, and then I'll come down and drop it off to you, where you can pick it up or whatever happens first.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do all your beautiful detailing and make it all pretty like, and then we can run it and flip it and crash it and break it and make people cry and then put it up on video and show everybody.
Wonderful.
Another thing I want to mention here is KRC. We're doing a still awake.
Stole my wrench.
We're doing a trophy race at the end, or what's it? September
Wars?
10th-ish.
The Wars race?
The Wars race, yeah.
Okay, for people who don't understand or know, what is Wars?
Wars is the Western Off-Road, right here. The Western
Wars.
Off-Road Racing Series.
So it's not like WARS, it's WORS because
Wars.
we're retarded and we can't spell. And
That's how everything is nowadays. Don't spell anything.
Yeah, okay.
So we put on a great program. It's a weekend race. We do Friday is practice, Saturday is qualifying, and Sunday is mains.
Okay.
We do 2 different classes for novice. We do a 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive class.
Short course?
Whatever. Doesn't matter what it is.
Oh,
It's 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive. Before, it was all mixed together.
No, Gord, there's not a max class.
No max class.
Mhm.
Got to have a race car and be able to control it and not hit people. Gordon.
And I will probably, maybe more than likely be there, and you're not allowed to aim for me.
That's
That's
a great weekend.
Okay.
We got the sign up on RC sign up. I just
Okay.
got some notifications. A lot of people are filling up spots. Right
Okay.
now, we're limited to 50 people. But
When is this race actually happening?
Pardon me?
What's the actual date of this race?
September 10th, I do believe. Let me just pull it up here. August. September. Yeah, so it's September 10th, 11th, and 12th. So right now it's limited to 50 people, but it's supposed to lift by then, the weekend before. It's supposed to lift to open up as normal. So
Okay.
we should be able to have as many people as we want by then.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So, but we're not opening it up until that opens up. Then we'll flood the gates.
Okay, what's the address on that track?
1750 Morrison Road.
1650 or 1550?
1750.
1750. Duh.
Yeah.
Morrison. Probably spelling this wrong, but you guys can figure it out.
Close enough.
And this is just south of the airport, right?
Yeah.
So anybody who might be looking, you're going to have to rewind back and see this here. 1750 Morrison Road is the address of where the track, that's the off-road track. And that's where Wars is going to be held on September 10th, 11th, and 12th.
So we have 2S class for was it two-wheel drive buggy, stadium truck,
Okay.
Short course.
Yep.
2S again for the 4x4 short course, and the 4x4 buggy 2S. And then we have big buggy classes for the 8 scale, and those are 4S.
Okay.
So that's going to be 4S buggy and truggy. And then we also do a they call it sportsman buggy class as well for the 8 scales. So if you're new to it, you get to race with people that are more your skill.
So 4S buggy and truggy, does it have to be an actual race buggy?
Just as long as it fits the right specs.
What are the specs?
Not a max.
Tire size is a big thing. Tire size.
This guy's been itching to go out for a rip.
That fits with the 4S battery, or if 4S that thing, that would be in the same class.
Okay. Done. I got a 4S contender then. Nice. I haven't even put a battery pack in this thing yet. But might as well, right?
Yeah. So rip it up.
See how clean that is? Isn't that sad? Shouldn't be that clean.
What's that?
It's got a bit of adjustability, but I've never even attempted to open it up yet. Grab this one as a demo unit.
Probably the first time you've had the body off.
No, the second time I've had the body off because I took it off just to see what the connectors were. But yeah, I'll race it.
Do it.
I sold my old race buggy after the ESC blew up on it. So
Done with that.
what's that?
You got an old buggy right there.
Oh no, that's not really. I'm not racing that one.
I know.
He wants me to race my Samurai. But I'm not racing the Samurai. Here, I'll put that over
yonder.
All right. So, anyways, we are at 2 hours and 22 minutes in, so we're probably a little over. And probably going to call her a night here. So, is there anything else you want to add, Kevin? Anything else you want to add? Any new stuff?
No, but it's coming up soon. Just watch the Rock Dogs site.
Okay.
There'll be some stuff posted up there about the upcoming SAS event. So
The upcoming SAS event. Okay.
yeah.
Is that something that happens when you're in the car driving too long? You get the sweaty.
No, SAS stands for Scale Adventure Series.
The hard body guys.
Yeah, and there's
We were
also
talking about those ones earlier.
yeah, there's also another one that's because it's actually going to be a weekend event.
Mhm.
Let me just find my thing here. And we're also going to do another one on the Sunday, which is called Got Scale.
Okay.
And now that there is. So what is Got Scale, you ask? Well,
I
it's
do.
kind of like the name says. There's a couple examples of how it works. For every battery you want to carry, you need to carry a jerry can on your truck. So if you you want to carry 3 batteries, you'll need 3 jerry cans on your rig. If you want to dig yourself out of a hole or fill in or anything like that, you need to have a shovel on your truck. If you need to move branches, you'll have to have an axe, a chainsaw, something like that.
Okay.
And if you break down, you need to have a set of tools and a jack on your truck.
So this is sounding like it's almost like a game of Warhammer. Is there some dice involved where you got to roll the dice to get out of the hole?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Gotta roll the
Not quite.
dice. I got the shovel here, so
Yeah.
I rolled a 6. So I gotta shovel. I gotta put 2 scoops in there.
Not quite. Basically, it's making you like you would be in a full size truck.
Right.
So think of your truck as a full size truck, and if you break down or anything, you need to have it with you.
Yep.
So if your truck doesn't have it, well, then you can't fix it, right?
You're going
So
nowhere.
what happens if, say, you blow a wheel nut or something? If you don't have a spare tire, you can't fix it?
Well, you can drive on a flat.
I guess you can. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't
Okay.
see, having a tire repair kit with you, but that would just fall under the fixing your truck category.
Throw a bottle of tire glue in the back.
That's it.
My tire repair kit.
Little scaled tire plugs.
Yeah, the compressor on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So next week, I'll get from you and Sean and whoever an actual proper setup on the what the hell am I saying now? A proper schedule. Too late. Proper schedule, and I'll post it up on here so you guys can actually read it better. And we'll just take a look at what the events are. So, King of the Hammers is supposed to be going on the same weekend as our Father's Day race.
That might be changing.
Yeah, I was talking with Sean about that today. He said that's a possibility. Might change that.
Yeah.
So there's not a big conflict between people showing, because some guys want to come drift and some don't, and some guys, whatever. It's when we could get the parking lot, and that's the best we could do. So yeah, we'll keep you guys informed on that. I don't know if Luke's still on here or not. We're going to reach out to probably Luke or one of the on-road guys for next week's episode. And we are going to do a little bit of discussing how you need to set up your car to run on asphalt for running outdoors. So any of the guys that don't know, that are planning on racing something and you've never set a car up for pavement, we're going to have somebody on here next week that'll give you some tips. If not Luke, that guy over there, Aaron, will probably be able to give you a few pointers. Yeah, that one, that guy. So he'll probably give you a few pointers and stuff just to get you in the right direction.
Yeah.
But
First one will be glue your tires.
Yes, glue your tires. Gluing your tires is a big deal. And yeah, I'm probably going to throw some tape on the bottom of mine. I'm going to run F1 and I'm going to run a scale spec. And I'm going to bring a couple drifters for the drift course. And he's bringing all those guys in behind him.
Just the ones that go outside.
And a couple drag cars. Although I haven't seen if we can do drag cars yet or not, if that's been confirmed. Did we measure it yet?
Confirmed.
If not, we might be doing a shorter strip just for demos.
Yeah.
For demonstration reasons. So
Depends on what they have on the lot, I think, because some of the guys get a little bit out of control with their cars.
who's that? I don't know who you're talking about.
Some people do.
Because I've never seen a drag car climb a curb at all.
I have.
Or launch off cliffs.
Or launch off of cliffs. No, I've never seen a drag car launch a cliff yet. But I've definitely seen I've never really seen how managed to climb up over the curb. So
Yeah.
Are you done building yet?
No.
You go to bed yet?
Go to bed because Mom's going to kill me.
Go the F to sleep.
What do you got there?
A mess.
What have you got in the whole winch line and everything pulled out for?
I've never. It was going around.
It was like that when you found it.
Anybody ever ask why I can't stand winches?
Huh.
Here's the reason.
It's broken. I might have submerged it underwater too many times.
Yeah, we'll fix it. We'll get it going. Oh, there's my other shorty pack.
There it is.
Oh,
Is it plugged in too?
no. It's just got a battery end in it. But there's where my shorty pack went.
Did you find your wrench?
A good one, too. Hey?
Did you find your wrench?
No. The red wrench that he was using a minute ago? No, he put it back in the holder. It's there.
No.
He's not that bad with that stuff. But we'll see which one he wants to run. If he's going to run that guy or if he's going to run... Well, that one's got lights. We'll set up lights for it. So that's his contender for the night run.
Nice.
Or something. All right, guys. So races, stuff like that. Pay attention to the Facebook page and YouTube announcements, such like that. Instagram. I'm going to try and post some more stuff up on there, I suppose. Might start a Twitter account just because, well, hey, but I will not start TikTok. I can't stand TikTok. I can't even, I feel like my brain is melting every time I watch that. So, yeah. All right, guys. So, I will talk with you guys later. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for everybody who stayed in for the long haul. We got Gord, we got Scott, we got everybody else. Kevin, you're here, so you're probably still in line on the other side. Yeah, so thanks for coming. Thanks for showing. We're half an hour over what we normally are. So tune in next week. We will talk a little bit more about setting up cars for racing. This weekend coming up is the night run, so you'll probably see that thing and this kid and that guy. Maybe that guy. Do you have a truck with lights, Kevin?
No.
No. You're gonna wear this shirt because it glows in the dark.
Yeah.
I do, but they're not very good.
Oh, well, that's not gonna make for a very fun night run if you're, fumbling around in the dark.
Surprise.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to fix them.
I don't know if it's actually gonna get that dark there because it is pretty much downtown Vernon, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna get street
And-
lights and a lot of light wash.
Night run would be like 10 o'clock at night.
It's gonna be at 9. I don't know how much later we can go before the crackheads start coming out. So, anyways, talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys. Oh, look at that! See, Jordan just piped up now. It's decently dark, but Jordan, I got a question. Are you going to be able to make it till 9 o'clock, seeing as you wake up at 4?
What's on the weekend? So he's gonna sleep in.
Yeah, true. It's gonna throw him off. I'm telling you. If you need a hand setting up or any of that stuff for that, let me know. I can probably round up some people to help you put up markers and stuff. Unless if you don't already have other people lined up. But yeah. So everybody, and we will Red Bull for the win. We will talk to you guys next week. And I will have maybe some videos and shots of the shenanigans from the weekend. Bye-bye.
All right. See you trackside.